Okay, so I don't have a student because my son is not here. But I'm going to explain my lesson plan to you. Okay, so to start, my TEAC is 5.8D, which is identify and compare the physical characteristics of the sun, earth, and moon. Our lesson objective is the student will be able to identify and compare physical characteristics of the sun, earth, and moon by reading a short passage and completing a Venn diagram using information from the passage with 100% accuracy. So, for my lesson hook, I would tell the students, let's look back on our solar system unit. Can someone remind me of what we learned this week? Actually, what we have learned last week. But, so I'll ask questions to encourage students' previous knowledge from the previous unit lesson on the solar system. I'll ask, what did we learn about the earth, moon, and sun? And then when we're finished discussing the questions, students will watch 3 short videos on the sun, earth, and moon. These videos will go into more detail about the sun, earth, and moon. And I'm going to play it. Just one of them.
According to my calculations, we are now approaching the sun. It's getting pretty hot in here.
I'm so hot. I'm so hot. Check me out. I'm hot. Yo, everyone, I'm the sun. I'm made of gas like hydrogen and helium. I keep the earth warm and help to grow food. I shine on the beach on guys who say, I set into the west and on comes night. And then I rise from the east with that golden light. I'm so hot, so hot and bright, 28 million degrees Fahrenheit. I make plants grow like trees and flowers, so powerful. Got that solar power, make the deserts dry, make the oceans rise. Don't stare right at me, I can hurt your eyes. I'm just about 1 million miles wide. I'm so big you could fit 1 million Earths inside. I'm the center of the solar system, can't you see? Got so much gravity, planets orbit me. I'm 4.5 billion years old. In Spanish, everybody calls me Sol. When I'm not around, you be feeling cold. Yeah, I shine so bright with my rays of gold. I'm so hot, I'm so hot.
Oh, he's right, he's really hot.
Come on, Storybots, show me what you got. How hot am I?
So hot. The sun is so hot, I have to wear these. Now I'm cool. So cool.
So I have one for the sun, the earth, and the moon. After the students watch the videos, we'll discuss what they learned from the videos. And then after, I'll jump into the reviewing vocabulary words such as atmosphere, revolution, rotation, satellite, sun, earth, and moon. After that, we'll play a little dominoes activity, and I don't have the cards with me, but they're just little dominoes cutouts. They have the word and then a definition, and they have to match the word with the definition. So when they're completely done, it'll just make like a square or something. And after that, I would ask the students critical thinking questions like what are characteristics? Can someone identify a characteristic of the moon, sun, or earth? And then we'll go over the objective. Today we will compare characteristics of the earth, sun, and moon and put those characteristics into a Venn diagram. So my input, what students already should know, would be students vaguely know about the earth, sun, and moon from the solar system unit they covered the previous week. Students know the basic functions of the earth, sun, and moon, like the moon orbits around the earth while the earth rotates around the sun. The students will have learned more information about the earth, sun, and moon from the Storybox videos, which are the videos I just showed. And then modeling, how will I demonstrate these skills? So after the students watch the videos and complete the dominoes activities, students will be instructed to get into groups of 4. Once the students are in groups, they will be given the sun, earth, and moon passage, which is this one right here. Which I think you'll see it backwards. But hopefully not. So they'll all get into groups of 4, maybe 5. But they're going to pick a leader, and whoever is the leader is going to break down the passage into sections so that everybody can read apart. When they're broken into sections, the students who will have the section of the earth will pull out the juicy information about the earth and the facts about the earth and write it down on a sheet of paper, and so on for the moon and for the sun. The teacher will be going around asking students questions to encourage higher order thinking skills, like if we had no sun, how do you think it would affect Earth? Those kind of questions. When students are finished discussing, they'll be given a Venn diagram to fill out individually. So after they do their reading and pulling out the information and discussing, they will get a Venn diagram like this: the sun, earth, and moon. And then these are the sun and moon, and the sun and earth and moon. And they will have previous knowledge of Venn diagrams also. After they're done filling out individually, the teacher will bring the students back to whole group discussion. The teacher will state, okay class, 3-minute pause. Let's stop and reflect on the concept and ideas that we have learned today. Can someone tell me what they learned? Did anyone have a changed perspective on the earth and sun and moon? What did you become more aware about? If we had no sun, how do you think it would affect Earth? The teacher will take antecedent notes while students are answering questions. So this 3-minute pause was kind of cute. I've never seen it. It's the 3-minute pause provides a chance for students to stop, reflect on the concepts and ideas that have just been introduced, make connections to prior knowledge or experience, and seek clarification. So that's what I chose to do. For guided practice, the teacher will ask students questions relating to the characteristics of the Earth, Sun, and Moon. The teacher will have students fill in a class-sized Venn diagram on the whiteboard. So our Venn diagram would look similar to the one that they filled out, but just filled in like this. So I would ask students, what characteristics of the sun did your group discover? What characteristics of the moon did your group discover? How are the sun and moon the same or different? How are the earth and moon the same or different? Stuff like that. And I'd call people individually. Oh, I forgot. I added an image. This is what it would look like. So the sun, earth, moon. And I would have students, because they're 5th graders, I think I could trust them to fill in their own Venn diagrams, so I would do that. After students complete their class-sized Venn diagram, the teacher will give them a 3-2-1 exit ticket to close the lesson. The students will have to identify 3 things they learned in detail, 2 questions they still have, and 1 opinion they now have. Students will be required to turn in the exit ticket as they are leaving the classroom. So the exit ticket would look like this. What I learned, what I still have questions about, and 1 opinion I now have is yes. And then for independent practice, for homework, students will be required to complete an acrostic activity using the characteristics they identified about the Earth, Sun, and Moon. The students will be required to complete the activity and bring it to class the next day. The next day, the students will review and go over the acrostic activity in class and put it in their science journals. At the end of the week, the students will complete a test over the Earth, Sun, and Moon. So these were cute little acrostic things that I found. I thought it would be something cute so they can put it in their science journals. And that's it. I wish I could have showed you an actual lesson, but